Welcome to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski, where we find ourselves in St. Louis, the gateway city where the Blues are ready to roll tonight. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Blues have won the draw, and we are now underway. Quick shot, and makes the routine save. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Great timing to come up with the interception. Puck grab by Neighbors. Dives in front of the shot to block it. And that pass is redirected. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Makes a save. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Neighbors. Folks got it across the line. Shot! Comes up with the stop. Taken along the wall by Neighbors. And that goes off a body. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers strummed up. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. They've got the defense outnumbered. You'll need more than that to beat them. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Slides it across. Grabbed along the boards by Middlestat. Strong defensive effort. Takes a shot and makes the save. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Boston's working around along the line. Moves the puck down low. Oh, that just sounded painful.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Too many bodies in the way. Picked up along the boards by Middlestat. What a stop! Scores! Perfectly positioned to bury the rebound. Boston's got the opening goal in this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
Peaks picking up steam. And that's just out of reach. Scooped up along the wall by Fowler. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. From the point, they take control of it. Comes up with a big stop. Handles the puck at the point. Loses his balance on the play. Boston's got it in their own zone. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Here's a shot, and that doesn't reach the net. Folks got the puck near the back end. Receives the pass. Sends the pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. With possession along the wall. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. The Blues cross the blue line and are on the attack. St. Louis on the attack. Here's a chance. Puts it off the outside of the frame.
St. Louis needs to execute when they get that kind of look. Unfortunately, goes off the pipe. They need to press their opponent and make them squeeze their sticks. And the only way you can do that is by putting it by the tender.
And that's a great heads-up play by Beecher. Now he slides it up to McAvoy. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Walker. Quick pass across to Texier. They've got some momentum here. To his teammate. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Picks off the feed.
St. Louis has been connected all night long. Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, that's a tough penalty to take at the end of a period, and it's all about the PK unit now. They've got to kill the time off, get to the intermission where they can reset.
St. Louis sends their man advantage here now for the first time this evening. Fox has won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Shot! Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time, go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. St. Louis takes possession to open the period, and they go right back to work here on their power play. The Blues carry it along the wall. And he takes the pass. Centering feed! What a chance, but they can't connect. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
Nowhere for that shot to go through. And it's a quick pass to Kyrou. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Boston's got a chance to go to work on the power play here after their penalty expired. Poked away by Broberg. And not much on that one. Takes the feed from his netminder. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Play is blown dead with the offside. Saka's ready for the draw on this man advantage.
Krug's almost out of the box.
Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
You can have all the ozone possession time on a power play in the world and you don't convert. Why? Because that's where you have it, on the outside. You have to find ways to create seams, diagonal lines to the net, be able to shoot off the pass and get scoring opportunities.
Lettieri's moving the puck through his own zone. Centering feed! He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! The Blues have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game. It's the reason why they got the equalizer.
Pushes it across to Saka. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Close save. Somehow got a piece of it. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Takes the feed. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Blues have been handed 2 for interference. Another special teams opportunity for both sides. The man advantage unit is back to work again.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Big time stop there. The Bruins play it along the blue line. Huge steal in his own end. Shakes off the coverage. And there's a blocker stop by Swingen. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Here's a shot. And he makes a save there. St. Louis plays it along the wall. Walker's got the puck. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Directs it on over to breakaway. Got denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Taken by Thomas. And that one's stolen at center ice. The Bruins pick up the puck here in the neutral neutral zone. Comes up with a stop. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Here they come on the rush. Good use of the body on the play. Lettieri's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Missed the net, tried to tuck it into the corner there.
You can see that he was looking in and around the post, James, and sometimes when you're trying to put it in, that's exactly what happens. He just misses, but a miss is a miss.
The Bruins have it now. Feeds the puck to Zacha. They've got numbers. The Bruins have it from the corner. From the blue line. Denies him. He got all of it. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Shen. St. Louis plays it against the boards. The Blues have it against the wall. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Dishes it off. Gets in the lane with the body. Tosses it to Kepke. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's the chance. All alone. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Puck scooped up by Holloway. And now it's grabbed by Zadorov. Slides the puck over. Boston's got it along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Kostelic. And he turns that one aside.
Binnington's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Swayman! Kane's calling for a shot before it's too late. Feeds the puck 2-on-1. Here we go! There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Pass across to Kiki. Moves inside. Shakes loose. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Knocked away. Back at the point, they set it up. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. We're still in the early stages of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And off the draw, they win possession. Now a quick pass to Yokiharu. Boston's got it in their own zone. The Bruins take it across the line. Tries to get the puck over to Buchnevich. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it off. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Moves the puck over to Yokiharu. Slides it across to Lysell. Quick snap. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. He sends an upward trajectory as his game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Boston's got the lead here in period number 3. So, Cheryl, do you protect or do you keep on pushing now?
I think there's a fine balance here. I mean, you don't just want to play to hold on. You want to attack for the win, James, but you got to recognize where you are on the ice, and you got to trust who you put out there.
Zacha's got it along the boards. The Nichols off a player in front. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Joseph. And it's a quick pass to Folk. What a steal in his own end. Takes the feed at the point. Gets in front of it for the block. Zacha's crossed the line and is on the attack now. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Thomas. Intercepted at center by Lettieri. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Fowler. Uses the force on that hit. That's a textbook save by Binnington. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Bruins have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. And off the draw, they'll take possession. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Quick pass to Letty. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. The Bruins are across the line and into the offensive end. Feeds it over. Poked away. Passes it over. Lets it go. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come.
Boston's been the better team tonight, Cheryl. Look at this. They've got the extra goal now here late in this third.
Yeah, and that's a huge goal, James, right? It gives you the extra cushion. It's kind of an insurance marker. You know they're going to try and pull their tender late in the third. So now you got a little more breathing room in this one.
In front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Blues have it now. Penalty coming up as the play's blown down. The Bruins are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call. Power play unit going back to work.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Fires it! Denies him with the save! Kempy's taking it from his own end. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Penalty coming up here.
Well, he's going to get the hooking call, and often this is a result of not keeping your feet moving. So, yes, you reach. Yes, you lean in with your stick, and you get the hooking call.
Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Krug. Makes the save. Back to the blue line. The Bruins walk the line. Just wide of the net. Oh, the referee's going to call that one. Fires it. Here comes the sentence. Lindholm's hat, not a popular one in the eyes of the officials here. They'll get set to go to... with a 5-on-3.
On a 5-on-3 with all that ice available and the defensive coverage in the middle of the ice, you have to find a way to pull them outside just a little bit. Sometimes a shot does that. What it does, they react to the shot and the rebound. Guess what? Open lanes.
Into the offensive zone. Feeds it over on the attack. Scores! So putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tie.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net.
And off the face-off, they take possession. Puck picked up by Thomas. Pass back to the point. Avoids the defender. Scores! And a big-time goal here in the third. Evans takes off.
Now, there wasn't much wiggle room left, James, but they found a way to put it in, and that's because of the full court press that they've exhibited in this third period. Sometimes when you're down and out in a game, it's all about that next shift. You take it one at a time, you chip away at the lead, and you find yourself at evens. This is a momentum switch here now, James. It's what they can do next to see if they can go ahead.
Moves it to Kiki. Good read with the stick to break that up. Oh, what a hit on the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Steps up with the block. Here they are on the attack. And somehow he hangs on. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a chance. Sends it over. Off the
unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving.
They've got a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. Disappointing result as they can't complete the rush. Zaka's got the puck in his own zone. The Bruins looking against the half wall. To the low slot. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
Oh, and that just skips over the net. What a chance there, Pounder.
He was in tight, but he wasn't able to convert. You could just see those hands close to his body.
The Blues gain control of the puck. Handles the pass. St. Louis has the puck. Passes it over to Folk. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. And there's the buzzer, bringing regulation time to an end. Still tied up. We've got overtime in moments. Lot of different choices on social media as to who'll be the hero here in overtime. Let's find out who's got the game on their stick. Looking for heroics here as they get underway in overtime. Sends the pass in front, and that's stopped. Puck grab by Kyrou. Toss to the front. Tap dances around the check. Game on his stick. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. Boston's in on the offensive attack now. Works the across to Zadorov. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Kyrou. The Blues take it along the wall. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in overtime. Quick feed to Bushnevich. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. Strong defensive effort. And the goaltender gets to the bench. They've got the extra attacker out. And the officials will pass the sentence here.
Everyone has a role. PK unit right now in overtime has to do a job if they want to remain in the game. Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice. You're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover. So you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bumper, but a lot of options off of it.
Stones them in front.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Oh, that doesn't go well. Pass it up ahead. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, what a save of the play. Whoa.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
There's the horn, and the coaches will get their lists ready for the shootout. And we'll be bringing it to you in just a second. Well, nothing settled in the overtime frame, so we go to the shootout. And what was that?
Not sure. He runs out of real estate, takes it all the way to the goal line. That's a dead play.
Pyro's at center ice with the mindset, anything you can do, I can do better. Finisher on a move.
Well, real confident and decisive on the shootout here. James showing a sweet set of hands. Quick hands at that to get the goaltender to freeze. Goes the other way and buries it.
Stops it. This might be turning into a Saison instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Scores! They needed that. He delivers.
Well, he certainly delivered, and he extends the shootout here, James, but it's the confidence and the swagger that he had that whole time. He knew what he was doing, and he executed.
Thomas is making his way to center ice. Can he be the one to close things out in this shootout? And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Ben's got the game on his stick. A goal here, and he wins it. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweights the shooter, James.
All right, first skaters up as we play a little bonus round coverage here in this shootout. All tied up still. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Well, they're already up here, and they could win it with a goal right now. Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Here's a chance to seal the deal. Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Lysel's up first in this next round. Can he be the one to break this deadlock? And shuts the door there.
Well, does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Krug's got a chance to be all that in a bag of chips if he can finish it. Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking it.
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Letier's the first skater up as we play a little bonus round here. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Neighbors can play the role of Sandman with a goal. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Can convert on the opportunity and give some hope to the other end.
Pressure sometimes does funny things. Really looked like he was overthinking it there.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Makes, scores, it's in the back of the net.
Well, this is going to be a tough one for the goaltender here. Thought he had a book on the shooter, just gets a huge chunk of it, but unfortunately not enough, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Is known for some big moments. He needs another one right here because if he doesn't, it's all over. And that'll do it. A lot of pressure to try to convert that chance.
The pressure in the stick certainly gets tight don't get the W. This is devastating for him. You can see it in the body language.
Welcome back to Boston, the site of some historical tea parties over the years, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the Bruins, and they're ready to go. Oh, this building's electric, and both teams are set to go. St. Louis wins it. McAvoy slugging the puck. There's a shot. Blocked in traffic. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Slides the puck to Kyrou. And they cough it up at center. Takes the pass from the left wing. Boston's got the puck along the wall. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the officials' eyes. Can't get away with that.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, you wind up with a tripping ball.
Boston setting their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Makes the save, cool and calm under pressure. takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Now a quick pass to Lettieri. And that's stolen by Walker. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. The Bruins have it from their own end.
This is a tough power play sequence, unable to get it into the offensive zone, and the crowd certainly doesn't like it, booing all over the place.
Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Neighbors. Moves the puck behind the net. And it's a quick pass to Fowler. That's blocked. Kiki's got it in the defensive end. Thunderous use of the body as a hit.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
St. Louis has it against the half wall. Lets it go. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Here's a short pass to Kyrou. And that's deflected off someone in front. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Moves it quickly over to Shen. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Oh, hit on the play. Gains the zone along the right wall. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Moves the puck. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Holloway. Fires it on net. Oh, great read as he pokes it away. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. More than half the frame has been played here. Still scoreless in this one. The Blues win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Way too much congestion blocks that. And he scores.
On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well? And the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
St. Louis takes the lead here in the back half of this opening frame. I like their game so far, and it's starting to show here on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I like it as well. I think they've been urgent all over the ice, and they get rewarded for it, but they capitalize on their opportunity. And now I would expect that the sticks will just loosen up a little bit here, James, as they get the game's opening goal.
The Bruins played along the wing. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Parayko. Fax is swooping in on the attack. Looks to set up at the point now. There's the whistle. That pane of glass was busted after that heavy shot, throwing terrified those fans right behind him.
Yeah, everyone was flinching, just thinking that puck was going to go straight through, but a testament to how strong the glass is nowadays. It doesn't shatter, it just simply spiders. Nonetheless, it has to be replaced.
Sends the pass over. Quick pass to Kostelic. Moves the puck along the half wall. Tries to feed it over to Bushnevich. Takes the feed. And now he moves it quickly to Leddy. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Great read with the stick. Broberg slowed down with the hook, and the official's arm is in the air. He grabs the puck here at the point. Knocks it away with the stick. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
The Blues get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Taken by McAvoy. Centering feed. Oh, what a chance. And he fanned on the puck. And he takes the dish. Moves it to Holloway. Sneaks by the poke check. And he slides it quickly to Thomas. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Great heads-up play with the stick by Zaka. Puck scooped up by Fatsa. Buchnevich has got it in the corner. Quick feed to Fatsa.
Pastelik's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And a strong effort on that play. Man advantage is up. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
And he sidesteps the check there. Good stop by Binnington. And one last save. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Bruins are trailing in this game simply because they haven't had the puck. They've been chasing it. They haven't found their legs. Listen, you have to play aggressive. You have to attack if you want to win the game.
Another scoring opportunity looms here.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Slides the puck across to Fowler. Buchnevich is into the offensive zone now on the attack. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Middlestat.
One-timer rip.
Lots of time left in this period. It's all tied up. Puck picked up by Lindholm. Oh, look at this. Offside the call. We'll get a reset. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Boston's won the draw in the neutral zone. And that's poked away by Parayko. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. The Blues have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. As remotes drop the puck, power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
Having success earlier on the power play, they recognize where the openings have been. But what I love about it is they're not afraid to change it up. The motion on this power play and these sequences have really been the reason they've been successful.
Turns it away.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. St. Louis with a big defensive zone faceoff. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Blues will play it against the wall. Boston's got possession of the puck. Feeds it over to Lettieri. Boston's on the attack. Moves by the check. Denied by the goaltender. Falk stick handling in his own zone. Handles it along the blue line. Picked up along the wall by Zaka. Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Moving with it here in the offensive end. Carrying it. Skates it to the corner. Sends it to Lettieri. Skating with it. Makes the save. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather. one.
Yeah, they put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Here's a chance. Quick stop by Bennington.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Here he is on the tip. Finds some space in the corner. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Can they skate it out of the danger zone? The Blues played along the boards. Center into the middle. And that goes off the side of the cage. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. Middle stats won it in their own end. There's the physical side. Saka's got it deep in the offensive end. Angles it over to Shen. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Odd man rush. Whoa, here we go. As they take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line.
The Bruins, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of one-way left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Boston's playing it from the side. On the attack along the boards. Takes a shot. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Now a quick pass to Leddy. And he slides it quickly to Faksa. Along the half wall with the puck. Taken by Faksa. Back to the point it goes. Puck grabbed by Faksa. Slides it across. Dishes it off. Oh, quick save.
This is a fantastic save, James, and he makes it look easy. He's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to find the puck. He outbattles the players in front of him to make it.
Here in the back half of this period, Boston's got a one-goal lead. Back underway, and they take possession here and scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Puck scooped up by Lindholm. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Slides into Walker. Shot! Big time stop there. Here's a shot. Oh, and another big stop. Moves it over to Kiki. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, great glove save. Where'd that come from? Some good stick work to force that turnover. And now it's grabbed by McAvoy. Here's a short pass to Kiki. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shot! And that one's turned aside. Net knocked off. It's Moore, and we're going to face off. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we are all tied up in this one. Boston's got it in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Zadorov. Slides it over to Peak. And it's a quick pass to Lettieri. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Shen won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Fultz got it along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. And now he moves it quickly to Shen. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Here we go, period number 3. Who wants it more as we are still tied? Slides it over with pace to Saka. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And he takes the feed. They've got numbers here. Takes a shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Too much traffic in the lane. Passes it to Saka. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Stones him on the play. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's over to Neighbors.
Krug's back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants him. He's been the go-to guy in this game, multiple points so far.
Moves it around along the half wall. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Oh, a clutch save! Great reach with the poke check. Boston's got the puck along the wall. The Bruins move it in. Feeds it over. Handles the puck. Sends a pass over. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a play! St. Louis is in the driver's seat now with the 1-goal lead here in this third period.
Oh, it's going to be a fight to the finish, isn't it, James? You can feel it. It's going to be tooth and nail. It is going to be a scratch right to the very end.
And he takes the feed. And that's stopped by the goaltender. Great save to stay with it.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting.
Here. A pass. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Holloway. Crouches down and blocks the shot. Moves it around along the half wall. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. Puck along the boards. Carrying it, looking. Here's a lead. Oh, monstrous hit right there. And another big save on the play. Carrying it along the wall. And the D comes up with it. Along the wall. Over to Pareto. Another pass. Moves it around. Dishes to Pareto. Makes the save. And they're getting to their own end here. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Poked away at center by Texier. Takes the pass. Puts it on net. They score! They have tied it up here with a big time goal in the third.
Well, they couldn't have waited much longer there, James. They're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done. You got to come up into the right moment and place the pressure, and that's exactly what they did. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him, and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose an offender there. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Boston's got the puck against the boards. Too easy with the glove. Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
In the final moments of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. it's a tie game. Taken by Pete. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off someone in front. Shuts him down.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Sends it quickly to Parayko. With possession along the wall. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. St. Louis has it. Puck grabbed by Krug. Passes over to Neighbors. Just a great defensive read there. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Right on the doorstep. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love this save, James. I mean, these
huge goal puts him in front.
the persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
The Bruins now have the lead here in period number 3, and it's crunch time now.
It is crunch time, and it's crush time, James. I mean, it's been back and forth all game. Now you find yourself in the lead, so you have the momentum. You've killed your opponents, so continue to hold it, continue to apply the pressure.
Takes a shot. Oh, he denies it with a fantastic stop there. Gets the puck over to Sundqvist. Makes the move in close. It's in. They score. And just like that, we are all even here in the third.
Well, it's a new game, isn't it, James? And listen, you got to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff here, making sure that they kept their team focused when they were in the hole. And look at them now. They're right back in it.
Slides it diagonally to Bushnevich. St. Louis has the puck in the corner. Quick pass to Holloway. Avoids the poke check. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And there's the horn. Regulation solves absolutely nothing, so we're going to overtime, and we'll do it next. One will win, one will lose. Overtime will tell the story. It's do or die, and it's hero time. It's overtime. Let's go. Chase in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Maintains possession of the puck along the blue line. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Taken along the wall by Pasternak. Boston's on the attack. Takes the feed at the back end.
This is such a high-energy shift, and it's a reason why they have sustained pressure in the offensive zone. Their opponent back on their heels, looking real tired now.
From the open ice, they gain the line. Kyrie's got it in the offensive zone. Takes that pass back at the point. Less than 60 seconds to play here in OT. Passes it over. Grabbed along the boards by Kyrou. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. Loses the coverage there. Moves by the check. Picked up along the boards by Zaka. Kiki's carrying it ahead. Trying to shake loose. He's clear. Flips it across. And he opts to wait for more support. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Receives the pass. Quick shot. 5 seconds and he makes the save. There's the horn and it brings overtime to an end. That takes us now to a shootout. We'll get ready for it in moments. It's hockey's equivalent of high noon. The shootout is set to go. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly.
shootout. Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
And shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Kiki's made his way to center ice. Still no goals scored so far in this shootout, but stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly...
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Still no goals scored so far in this shootout. It's been all goalies as we move on to the next round. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Scores! What a goal!
Well, I like that he came in with a little bit of speed on the shootout, James, and he didn't give anything away until the last minute. He has that quick release. He was accurate. He carried it.
Kecky's got to come up with a goal here or it's all over. Can't finish, and that's the game.
We know it's a team game, but when you're in a shootout and you don't score and your team loses, it becomes individual. You know he's feeling that one.
We crammed in as much hockey as we could here tonight, got the shootout, and we finally found ourselves a winner, Cheryl.
Yeah, and everyone gets their money's worth in the building, right? This is electric in here, and having the ability to get extra time and then a shootout, incredible.